Hey YouTube, welcome back to Universe X, and we are here for another SD Gundam G Generation video. We just actually got the teaser details for both Hi Nu Gundam and Amuro, as well as the Force Impulse Gundam and Shin. So we're gonna dive into those, and then right before we get to that, I just want to say I'm super excited because I have built my first Gundam model in like 5 years. Like, I used to build them all the time. I have a huge backlog. I keep adding to it, but I just haven't had the time with life and content creation and working. Like, it's just cool. It's cool. So yeah, Double Quant, join the family. Now, let's get into these details and talk about my initial thoughts. Okay, so the first thing we gotta do is watch this trailer. Let's actually start it. Yes, mobile suit variation. Amuro looking clean. This looks like it's overdoing it. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, there's slashes in there. Yeah, nah, this is gonna look so good. I like how they don't have the actual ship in there. That looks so clean, though. And it's a limited time unit, and it's an attack unit. Yeah. I mean, I pretty much assumed that. Like, I think I talked about that when we got that. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is just an attack unit. Because Nu Gundam already was a support, and I doubt they'd make it a tank with, like, literally a move that looks like it's erasing people off the face of the galaxy. And then support type, alright. I'm not going to hold you at this point. I think I'd rather have a tank, like a durability type. But yeah, and we get a new that. So alright, now let's go over and let's break down the details they gave us. Okay, so we see here, it's a limited time unit, which is, of course, going to scare a lot of people with the FOMO. It's an attack type, that's pretty cool. Mobile Suit Gundam variation, that's pretty cool. Now, I'm sure there's going to be on Char's counterattack too, because technically Hi Nu Gundam was the form of Nu Gundam that was in the novelization. Same with the Nightingale versus the Sazabi, so we'll see those on that category. Hyper Mega Bazooka Launcher EX. Featured equipped with the EX weapon that the further you are from the enemy, the greater the weapon power increases, up to a 15% increase, so cool. And then also includes a map weapon capable of wide range attacks. We need to see what that map weapon is, but I mean, like, let's be real about it. That seems like it's already going to be that type. Like, that's gonna be cool. Like, map weapons are always awesome, especially once you get the max upgrade and you have some limit breaks in them, because they're gonna hit for some damage on some widespread, and they're gonna be some really good abilities to clear a lot of mobs, especially for some of these weird, sneaky challenges like Eternal Road and some of the higher levels for stuff. But I feel like pretty cool. I like Nu Gundam. I like Hi Nu Gundam. One of my best friends loves Hi Nu Gundam, so this should be cool. Yeah, let's go look at Amuro next. Okay, so we're here at Amuro, and this is a doozy. Yes, obviously attack type. Right here, we got one extra chance step granted. Now, this is crazy. The maximum range of beam and special weapons are increased by 1 when piloting the Hi Nu Gundam EX, and the vigor is supercharged or higher. So I'm wondering if that's going to be like a third skill. Like, if he's gonna have like the damage increase, damage decrease, and then this on top of it. But one extra chance step granted is crazy, because there are very few pilots that have double chance step. I think currently in the game, what we have Setsuna Shei, we have Kira specifically for the Strike Freedom, we have Char for the Sazabi, and we have Machu. And now we're about to get Omuro with the double chance step. So that's going to be amazing. This unit looks like it's going to tear through stuff. And having him and Sazabi both be on the Psycho Frame unit, I'm fairly certain this is going to be on the Psycho Frame unit as well as the Nightingale. So I kind of hope Nightingale is going to be a tank. But however, having both this guy and Sazabi on the Saikamu is going to be great for me. Like, I'm going to be in love with it. Alright, let's go over and look at Force Impulse. Alright, so here we are with the Force Impulse Gundam. This is the banner unit, not the limited unit. All silhouette attack EX. It says equipped with an EX weapon that decreases the enemy's defense by 25%. Okay, we love that. And also has an ability that restores 5% of the HP and EN at the start of every turn. So this guy is going to be able to hang and bang as a support unit for a very long time. Also, pairing him up with like Build Strike as well as Phoenix Gundam is just going to be a team that never runs out of resources. It's going to be insane. But even so, on a seed category event, you are going to be able to use both this guy and Build Strike. So that's just going to actually be insane. This is actually just crazy. I do want to see more of its kit, but just the 5% of HP and EN is going to go a long way to keeping this guy being able to support over and over again. So I'm here for it, and also the animations look really crisp, and I love the silhouette, all silhouette attack EX like teaser that we've seen already. All right, let's go over to Shin and see what he's about. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. He is a support pilot. Now, the thing that's really weird, right, is that it says, first and foremost, up to 2 extra support attacks / counters granted. Up to 2 extra, not 1, not his normal one, 2. Now the question is this a typo, or is Shin going to be the first pilot that can support 3 times in a turn? Now, I want you to turn your attention over to this. This guy Y at Glock Deflection basically says, to clarify, is this 3 support attacks? The image says 2 additional, and since he's a support type character, he already has 1, so 1 + 2 = 3. Now they go into it here and they start talking, and this person says it says up to 2, meaning 2 max follow-up attacks. Hope this helps. But he fires back with both of the previous support type summon characters say up to 2 support attacks, while Shin says up to 2 extra support attacks. All support attacks have 1 support attack, so 1 + 2 = 3 unless their team made a mistake. See, up to 2 support attacks. That's cool, that's cool. And then this one says, which just came out 2 weeks ago, up to 2 support / counter attacks. While, as we can see here, with Shin, he specifically says up to 2 extra support attacks / counters. So tonight at 11, we will 100% have to check to see if Shin has 3 support attacks. That's going to be monumental. 3 support attacks is going to be a game changer and may actually make this banner a must summon. So that's crazy. Now past that, we got also when piloting the Force Impulse Gundam EX, if HP falls below 50%, restore HP by 50% once, meaning that like between that and his HP gain and his energy gain, he really will be able to roll with the best of them. So I'm super excited for that. That's going to be just insane. And now what we have here is the Bright Noah and the Raw Calium, and that is it's pretty cool. So you have the tag is new type machine, and this is a limited time supporter. So much like Lacus, this is just gonna go harder. If you can get 1 copy, that's cool. If you can get multiple copy, that's cool. However, it is an EN restoration, not a health restoration. So that's kind of rough. Also note that new type machine is almost going to be completely, it's going to be completely like either UC or the spin-offs of UC. Like the what ifs or the novelizations. And so this kind of makes it a little rough. Without actually having new type machine, you won't be able to use this with pretty much every single alternative century. But it still is going to be cool. I hope to pull it. I never pity on these because it's kind of rough. The pity is 300. I'll pity on a unit. I won't really pity on one of these. So hopefully we pull this while we are getting both Strike and New Gundam. But I do want to check in the game real quick to see exactly what this category has going for it currently. Okay, so going into the game real quick, you can see that like the Gundam is not, I'm pretty sure the Gundam is not going to be on new type machine. No, because they actually had to upgrade the Gundam to keep up with Amuro Ray's reflexes. However, Zeta was definitely made to Camille's specifications, so I feel like Zeta is going to be on new type machine. Yep, correct. So clicking on new type machine, let's see what we got here. You got the Unicorn Gundam and all future Unicorn and Banshee Gundams. That's perfect because I love Unicorn. And then you have Zeta. So once we get UR double Zeta, that's going to be on there. You can see the O's on there, of course. You have New Gundam Sazabi, which also means Hi Nu Gundam, and Nightingale are going to be there. You have, okay. Lasai. So that's actually there as well. That's actually pretty cool. Don't have that yet. Big sad. Cubile is cool, and we know we're gonna eventually get a Cubile in UR form. Psycho Gundam's there. That's gonna be in UR form eventually. On top of that, so like in the future, we're definitely going to get a lot that's gonna fit on here. Ones to note, like I said, UR double Zeta, UR Cubile, UR is it Kishusha? Whatever Marita Cruise pilot there. You're gonna get future Unicorn Gundam with its fully awakened mode. You're gonna get Banshee Gundam. You're going to get Phoenix Gundam. There's a lot that's gonna fit on this category. Right now, it seems what this category is missing the most though is UR tanks. There are no UR tanks. We have 2, soon to be 3 3 soon to be 4 UR attackers. We have 2 or 3 actually UR supporters. We don't have any UR tanks for this category, so there's plenty of time for that to get filled out later. Oh, also Sinanju and Sinanju Stein should be new type models, and once we get those, that's going to be good. Yeah, there's a lot that we can have in this category, so I'm actually pretty confident that it's going to be a good time for this supporter if you pull it. And if you pull multiple copies of it, just save it for PvP, because a lot of these units, like I will tell you right now, looking at these units, this is essentially my team for PvP. Like the O, Zeta, Nu, Sazabi, and then I put one more that's normally a tank. And for Saikamu, I can use Apex, but for this one, Apex apparently isn't a new type machine, even though he's got a Saikamu in it. Huh. So when it comes down to it, I'm definitely going to come back and break down the full kits of these units and the pilots as well. But this is actually looking like the best banner we've had in a while. The units, cool choice. Wish it was Destiny, but Destiny is probably going to be his own limited banner, not just a banner unit. If this Shin is actually a triple supporter, he is going to be a sought after unit. And if Hi Nu just has, like, he already has a map attack, he already has double chance step with Amuro, this might be a must summon. This may actually be a must summon, but we shall see tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern what it do. I will be back to at least look over those and give it my best shot. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Make sure you subscribe if you do, like the video if you like the video, and I will see you in the next video for SD Gundam G Generation. Thanks, later.